Y'all been getting a lot of off-market deals, or what are y'all focusing on?
A lot of off-market, a lot of JVs. We're trying to organize it because there's a lot coming in right now. Mm-hmm. And so we've been working on our system and processes, having a flow from when a lead comes in, what to do next. But the struggle right now is the different systems.
And the transaction coordination. Because once you get multiple deals in there, now you're dealing with
title, the sellers, because it's a lot of babysitting after you've contracted it. At least recently it has been with the current sellers that we have. Like we have a guy right now who literally thinks we're going to show up to the table with
a bag of money,
a suitcase of money. And he won't leave until we give him that suitcase of money.
Why don't you have him talk to the title company?
We have. Closing is supposed to be Monday.
So he doesn't want to go to closing?
It's not that he doesn't want to go. It's he'll go and he'll sign. He understands now that I'm going to wire the money or they're going to wire the money. Uh-huh. But he's not leaving until he gets that money.
So he's not starting the moving process
until
the money's in his account.
And the buyer's not going to close until he's out. How big is the fee?
10.
Oh, so it's not worth it to close on it. Is it a great deal? Like, would you flip it if you...
I would. However, we already have it assigned.
What I would do in that scenario is you're going to have to do a lease back.
Yeah.
That's the only way. Will the buyer do a lease back? He doesn't want to do a lease back?
He doesn't want to, no.
So if the buyer doesn't want to do a lease back, it's a dead deal pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Seller it's going through MERC. So he's still waiting for the MERC document to come in to clear title. Mm-hmm. So we're kind of using that to buy us more time to talk to him a little bit more and explain to him hey, could I give you some money for getting some movers? Because his concern is just having money to start the move. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to figure that out right now. He's moving to California. So it's not going to be like
one
a day.
location to the next, yeah. So he wants to
that's complicated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, but that's part of the game. That's part of the game. You gotta learn how to deal with it.
So we've had that contract for about a month and a half, and since then we've changed. For now, we're doing at least 15K fees. We're gonna be moving to double closing as well. Because now, if it's 15 and up, yeah.
Really? Why?
Because the title company is disclosing. They don't do blind HUDs anymore. They're disclosing the amount that we're making. Although our sellers know that we're assigning it, it's still not easy for them to be at the table and see oh shit, they're making $20
really? That's all limiting belief, because we do 20, 30,000, 40,000. We've done $175,000 on the HUD. And so you just got to put it in your buyer's head that you got to prep them, right? You got to tell them, I have our guys, they tell them, we're making money on this, obviously.
Yeah.
So we tell them, if we can get you this property at this price, do you mind how much we make? If I got it for $1 and you're paying $100,000 for it, but you can make it work at that price, do you have a problem with it? No. All right, done deal.
How does it go when they say, well, I want some of that money?
I say no.
No.
And if it's a hot deal and it's making $20,000, $30,000, somebody else is gonna buy it. It's a good deal. Well, I mean, it all depends on your relationship with your buyers too. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we don't move all of them. Some of them they fall through, but we pride ourselves in having a good dispositions, division. So to solve your problem, if you're having that problem over and over and over, you just need to hire a transaction coordinator, and they'll take care of all that, so you can continue acquiring and selling. Dang, so y'all are doing 20 deals a month right now?
Almost.
Damn, that's what's up.
I mean, we're contracting that many. We're not necessarily closing all of them in the same month.
Yeah, because the problem is the single family goes. We get left with lots and land.
Oh, okay.
And the lands, I mean, in my experience, they take a little longer, only because I don't have that sphere of influence. I've always did single family, so that transition is slowed us down a little bit.
So how many are y'all selling a month, displaying?
Actually closing about 6.
Oh, okay. That's still real good though. You're not, that's great. Not a lot of people even do that, So my advice to you is figure out, because if I was to do it all over again, I'd be okay, what's the direction I'm gonna take? What is it exactly that I want to do? You don't want to keep just getting taken by the winds of life, right? Whatever happens, and you start doing this and you start doing that. You want to go strategic with it. What exactly do you want to do? Do you want to do it virtually? Do you want to do all in San Antonio? That's the first step you need.
I like all the motivation you'll have on the wall everywhere.
Yeah, so it's basically everything on the walls basically has to do with sports, because obviously we're called Clutch, and you know what Clutch is, right? It's just basically the go-to player at the end to win the game. So we have a bunch of champions on the wall, Kobe and Jordan, and All of them. Huh? Yeah, you know, they're all clutch, you know what I mean? So that's basically our little theme, like just championship mode.
I probably have a property for you. We just left this guy's house. It was the easiest contract I've ever had to get. He even went down in price without any kind of negotiations. However, it was so easy. I feel like something's up.
Let me see.
I mean, it's just the contract.
This how just for the viewers, this is how you do it right here. That was a great surprise. Let me see that. I wasn't expecting nothing, but okay. So it's an investor. Dang, that was cool. She's like, oh, by the way, I got a contract for you. Damn, Zach. I see you, fam. There's some comps there. Let's go look at it. Bro, this is on my grandma's street, bro. It's crazy. This is the beauty of adding value, man. You gotta add value to people. So I didn't expect anything. Zagla's just my friend in the business. She wanted to ask me a few questions, and you know, I'm always down. So, you know, I was just answering all her questions, and boom, she busted out the end with the contract. Said I got something for you. That was awesome. That's how you add value, guys. That is how you add value. That was awesome. And Tejano and Proud, dog. Those are the Tejano little logos, like from KCXTN. You remember that? Hello. We're in the trap. The door's open already, and we don't know what's going on. I don't have my gun. Life's a risk. No.
This door wasn't closed when we left.
SAPD. So where did this guy get this deal?
He owns it.
He owns it?
Yeah.
Where? Did he tell you how he got it, or?
It's his parents' house. He grew up here.
Oh, yeah. Basically you're just buying it for land at this point. So. Hello. What's up? How much do you think it costs a demo? Like 5 G's? 10 G's? I never demoed a house before.
There's a natural skylight in the back, so it's that.
Shit.
It's going to be the selling point of this home.
Biggest skylight in the city? Yeah, it's a knockdown for sure. Yeah, you can't fix this. You wouldn't even want to fix this. You just knock it down. Alright, well, let's see what I gotta see here to knock down. Oh, I see it as land. You can't fix that. Yeah, that's just land. That's what I see.
Okay, so do you want to? Because I'm going to go back and put it all together to sell. If not, I can hold off for a little bit.
How much you sets me for?
30, 35?
I would consider it. Let me just like, because I'm the one that's gonna buy it, so let me make sure.
Yeah.
100%. But I'd buy it for like 30.
Okay.
Because I think I could build on it. But I just gotta knock it down, all this shit. Honestly, I'd probably just hold it and see what happens downtown. You know what I mean? Because it's so close to downtown. Man, this is dope in here, right? It's like a real life operation. I mean, I know it is, but it's just cool seeing it unfold. We're about to get a new office, a bigger office, because we've already, as you can see, there's literally no room, more room to grow in here. We got 5 acquisition agents, office manager. We got 4 dispo agents over here, conference room, my office. So we want to grow, double the size here in the next 6 months. It's amazing seeing it happen unfold. We're also gonna get a studio, straight studio separate from the office. Sick content coming soon. Stay tuned, stay clutch, stay with us.